Were you not quite ready for educating your child at home? Thrust into this a bit too quickly? Feeling overwhelmed? Not to worry, we've got you covered. Hello, I'm Samantha from Learning Success, and welcome to Educating at Home, an initiative by Learning Success to help you become the expert educator for your child. It may not feel like it, but research shows that parents can truly be the best educators. We'll be creating new videos every day to make sure that you have the knowledge you need to rock this. Make sure to watch them all, and your child is sure to get the best education possible. Today's video is from Daniel Koffler. Daniel is the president for New Frontiers Executive Function Coaching. Let's see what Daniel has to say about educating at home.
Hey guys, Daniel Koffler here. I've been asked to share some strategies and techniques that have been recommended to me or that we've been attempting at home to better manage this new distance learning reality that families are finding themselves facing. I think there's a couple components to it. Certainly it depends on the age of the children. My children are 6, 4, and 4, so their attention spans on a good day are limited. What we're finding that is really productive is kind of creating a schedule that, somewhat mimics what happens in school. It's difficult for us to maintain that level of structure and accountability because we are not trained teachers, and our kids know it, and they they smell fear in essence. So we're very sensitive about that. But the idea of, my wife and I would try to keep our own habits, and I think it's important, what we do and how we conduct ourselves, lending itself both in terms of modeling the behaviors for our children and also just for ourselves to have like our own things, our own accounts and affairs handled so we can really focus on our children and give them the attention they really need right now. So, we wake up in the morning and we go exercise, and we bring our kids with us to the area of the house where we do the exercises. We call it PE, and they look forward to it. They look forward, and then we start there. Then we go on to, math work, and then we do reading, and we have the bigger kids reading to the younger kids. So kind of getting them all involved at different levels of the day, different activities in the course of a day has been really helpful. Creating a workspace, like a proper workspace that is dedicated to learning and to doing that work has become a really important thing for us. It kind of takes them away from looking at that space as the kitchen or the living room, and it makes it, this is work. This is where we do our work, and when we're in this space, we're doing our work. So that's been really helpful. Similarly, we're trying to make sure that we're eating properly. My wife and I are eating, meals at the right times and the right kind of foods. Same thing, my kids' school provides lunch for them, and it's a big educational component of their experience there. So we're trying to kind of engage them in that process. Luckily for me and my family, my wife is a chef, so she's been helping them kind of gain experience in the kitchen for a long time, both with what are the materials, the vegetables, the fruits we're using to cook with, and also like how do we actually go through the process and follow a recipe. So that has been like a helpful exercise for us, kind of like a home ec exercise, if you will. And otherwise, it's like, normal things, making sure there's natural light, keeping a structure to the day, goes along with, pulling the blinds down and pulling them up when it's time to do that, kind of like mimicking the settings of the sun and the moon. So that kids have a sense of now is work time, now is play time, and in this work time, we're going to make sure we get our work done. And then, of course, seeking support, seeking help, resources online. There's 1,000 different resources. It's completely overwhelming. I found a couple of productive ones, indoor virtual tours and things like, of museums and educational institutions that kids can enjoy without it feeling like you're throwing them in front of a screen and saying kind of like, go teach my kid. That doesn't feel good. It's not always productive, but once in a while there can be like a guided approach to it that can be really useful. So we've found that to be productive. So those are the things that we're doing right now. We're 9 days into this and we have a ways to go. So who knows how long it lasts, and who knows how well they respond to current strategies as they kind of get worn down by it. We're gonna have to figure out new approaches. We're keeping our ears to the street. We're talking to their teachers. We're talking to their school administrators, talking to our colleagues and friends. What are they doing? And just doing the best we can. So, we'd like it for our kids to walk out of this experience thinking, the same way that we maybe reflect on like a big snow day when we were younger. This is obviously a bit of a different situation, but it shouldn't have to mimic like a school environment, because it's not. You're not going to recreate school. I wouldn't suggest that be the approach. Try to make it fun. Try to make it engaging. Do the best you can, and they're going to be okay, and so will you. So thanks. I hope this is helpful, and I look forward to hearing everybody else's feedback. Take care. Thanks, guys. Stay safe.
Thank you, Daniel. Kids really can smell fear in their teachers. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to share it on social media. Use the hashtag EAH for Educating at Home. And remember, you've got this. The fact that you are here watching this video means you're an amazing parent. And that's a wonderful thing to be.